ASU, railway, and maritime workers join nationwide strike. Exactly. I know that the NLC and TUC strike has started today, 14th of November 2023, and federal government is coming out to say they are at a loss as to why the labor union is putting over 200 million Nigerians at arm's way, saying that it is contempt of court because court has restrained them from going on the strike. But there's mixed reaction in the public because while some are saying Ajero is a category member of the Labour Party and is a personal thing with Hope Uzodinma, others are saying it's not about Ajero alone, it's about how the workers are treated in Imo State and across Nigeria. And I just hope, but others are also hoping that the so-called Revolution Now agenda, if it can start from here, that will be a very good one because Nigeria is collapsing and so things need to come to a halt and let's start all over again. This country is becoming something else. So let's see how ASU, railway, and maritime workers are joining and what will be the potential impact. Some affiliates of organized labor have indicated their intention to join the nationwide strike starting Monday midnight. So in a circular to East Zonal coordinators and chairpersons signed by East President Emmanuel Osedeke, the Academic Staff Union of Universities directed its members to join the nationwide strike declared by the Nigerian Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress. Bagam. This is the beginning. So ASU stated that it decided to join the strike to protect the interests of Nigerian workers and the union leadership. So the circular reads, as an affiliate of NLC, all members of our union are hereby directed to join this action of NLC to protect the interests of Nigerian workers and the leadership of the union. So zonal coordinators and branch chairpersons should immediately mobilize our members to participate in the action. Then maritime workers also joining the strike. Also, the Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria has reiterated its plan to shut down the nation's ports at midnight in line with a directive from the NLC and TUC Joint National Executive Council meeting. Speaking with the Nigerian Tribune on Monday, the Secretary General of the Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria, Comrade Oniha Odigwe, said an affiliate of the NLC, the group has no choice but to join in the strike as well. He said the Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria will commence a nationwide strike by midnight on Tuesday, November 14, 2023. The nationwide strike is coming on the backdrop of the Nigerian Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress Joint National Executive Council meeting on Tuesday, November 7, 2023, directing its affiliates unions to embark on immediate withdrawal of services and to shut down Imo State by all public and private sectors workers indefinitely by midnight of November 7. That was on 7. So this decision by the NLC and TUC is prompted by a series of infractions and encroachment on the rights of workers in Imo State and the distressing and appalling acts of violence and bloodshed inflicted upon the NLC chairman, Comrade Ajero, and other union officials by the Imo State government in collaboration with the Nigerian Police and Imo Command. So the joint communique signed by Comrade Prince Dr. Adewale Adeyanju, President General Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria, who doubles as Deputy President of NLC, with Comrade Festus Sifo, President of TUC, further directs that in the event that labor demands are unmet, workers all over the Federation shall join in withdrawing their services by midnight on Tuesday, November 14, 2023. So the Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria, as an affiliate of the Nigerian Labour Congress, had directed that all members of the union comply with the jointly signed communique to commence immediate and total mobilization to ensure Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria participation in the nationwide strike on Tuesday, November 14, 2023 is complied with indefinitely. So the railway workers joined strike as well. The Nigerian Railway Union, Union of Railway Workers, NUR, are set to ground train operations nationwide from Tuesday, 14th of November, in solidarity with directive from the organized labor. So in a statement signed on Monday by the Nigerian Union of Railway Workers, Secretary General Comrade Shegun Esan, the workers said the decision to embark on a nationwide strike was taken after exhaustive consideration of the nation's subsisting labor atmosphere and the uncomplimentary body language of the federal government on the unfortunate Owerri incident of 1st November 2023. The union said it had sent copies of the statement to the managing director of the Nigerian Railway Corporation, the Commissioner of Police, NRC, Police Commissioner, and the Nigerian Railway Corporation, Police Command, and the Commandant NSCDC NRC Command. So the statement reads, against the subsisting backdrop of the 1st November 2023 violent physical assault, illicit arrest and detention of the president of the Nigerian Labour Congress, Comrade Joe Ajaero, and many other workers at Imo State NLC Secretariat, Owerri, by the Imo State Police Command, the Nigerian Labour Congress has convened a virtual National Executive Council meeting today, Monday, 13th November 2023, and after exhaustive consideration of the nation's subsisting labor atmosphere and the uncomplimentary body language of the federal government on the unfortunate Owerri incident of 1st November 2023, the Congress National Executive Council in session has finally decided that the nationwide strike action has nationwide action as threatened by the Congress must commence. Wow. So it is obvious that this strike is starting. So the railway workers, the maritime workers, and the TUC and the ASU have all joined this strike. Bagam. And if TUC is joining, it means that both Pengasa and Nupeng will join, because TUC is the umbrella body of all labor organizations in Nigeria. So it means that Pengasa and Nupeng will join. It means that it's going to be a very serious one. I wish a revolution now will kick off from there, because that is exactly what will put Nigeria right. I must tell you the truth. So the first person commenting here say one thing about Nigeria is that we put sentiment in everything we do or hear. Everybody knows that Joe Ajaero is a card-carrying member of Labour Party, and he went to his state to protest 2 weeks before election. Haba, why didn't he come to Ogun State, where pensioners are not paid gratuity from 2014 to date, and several deductions were owed? Why his state and 2 weeks before election, when you yourself belong to a party in the state? So Nigeria is shut down because Ajaero was beaten in the state. I think we should wake up. This is not the type of labor leader we want in this nation. I come in peace. After all, he was seen campaigning for Labour Party during the last general election. As always well said, my brother, charity begins at home. To be quiet. Abi? So, as I say, you all should destroy the economy of Nigeria and Nigeria itself because of self-interest. Most of you labor leaders are mumus and not thinking of national interest. It is quite clear that you are not fighting for the interests of the workers, but for what most of you will eat. Ajaero, an Igbo man who was fighting for a political reason in his own state, has now succeeded in dragging the whole labor movement into a personal issue. Labor union should come out clearly to tell us that they are fighting to enthrone Obi, a Labour Party presidential candidate who contested an election and failed as the president of Nigeria. There is no logic or moral in adding to the woes of the country with a battered economy. Okay, you all brought this country to this present situation. What action did any one of you do when the economy was being run aground, when the past government were in power? Can we say it is Tinubu who ran it aground within 6 months? Where is the labor leadership expect the government to fund their demands when, look at, this must be a worker or this person, I don't understand what is writing, a pistol is writing here. Somebody say your pistol is total rubbish. Exactly. What are you writing here? When will Nigeria rise up? When will be the right time? That is it. When will Nigeria wake up? And somebody say because it's an Igbo man that destroyed the economy of Nigeria, I know you are senseless. They already sorted themselves there. Some say most of you people commenting rubbish are not working for others, and that is why you don't feel the plight of workers. So leave them alone, let them fight for their right. Exactly. Directionless ASU will be number one, 99% of idle personalities. I know that's what you will say. Somebody say, let them shut down the country. That's exactly what that's exactly what we want to hear. Shut down this country because it is no longer a country. They finished it. Somebody saying, I'm in support of this labor strike 100%. Regardless, this APC government is a calamity on the country. Everybody is suffering and they are trying to make the country a one-party state. These are the kind of checks they need. Labor should put them in check. If they can beat the labor leader and go away with it, then it is more of a military regime we are running in this country. Exactly. It is dictatorship. In fact, I frankly expect Nupeng and Pengasan to join this strike. Oh, where is the Oshomole of our days? Man, eat the people. So that's exactly what is happening. And so the strike has started, and a lot of organized labor unions are already in it. So nothing will stop it. Thank you for listening, and let's have a comment.